Now that we have our bar or our keyboard's faces ready, we're going to put them on the side. We have to create or cut the voids. We have one of each of these 7 measurements, three of these 2 by 2 by 2, and two of the 6 by 4 by 3. To construct it, I have created the a PDF with all the faces. You can also cut them through. I decided to keep it attached as one and recreated those sides. Measurements are on the files, and as you can see now my void actually closes. We don't want it to close, but still we cannot decide which side we want to keep it open, because as you can see you can decide which one you want to you know keep keep it open later on. So I'm going to create one void with you. Remember, the lines across vertically are the same size, and I'm marking the measurements on my paper to remind myself of these measurements so I don't forget. I will add the measurements across so I know that my chipboard has the right width, and I will start with measuring it on the paper. I have the 2.5 centimeters, then the 4 centimeters on the line, and then I will start extending perpendicular lines on from my initial line, from the baseline that I started. Even though I know that the lines are perpendicular, I'm going to double check the measurements, make sure that they are correct, and I will check that at the beginning and at the top. Always measure twice and before cutting so that your work is accurate. Again, I'm measuring the distance, the first 10 centimeters, and then I am, mapping the void on my paper, on the chipboard. And as you can see, I'm measuring on both ends, and I just connect the points. And now I have all the sides of the faces of the void. So quickly I'm going to cut it, and we'll cut it only from the outside, and then we'll score the inside lines. Again, when you are releasing the chipboard, don't snatch it. Go around the corners and make sure they are released. with the cutter, otherwise it will rip. Right now I'm going to score the other lines with the back of the cutter. I will make sure to tuck the ruler against the cutter, and I'll go multiple times. Again, use the back of the cutter and not the front so you don't cut through. And it's easier to score a smaller area than a larger area. It tends to need multiple times where you would score it over and over again. Now I can bend it slowly. Make sure that you're not forcing it, otherwise your chipboard will not be neat. Now I'm able to fold it, and I will go ahead and cut this extra side just to show you how the void will look like. Have a great day.